Hello everybody, this is Danny back from Deep South Homestead, guys. We're up early over here this morning at the cabin. We got our stone in for the fireplace. We've been waiting and I spent yesterday chipping and fitting all these pieces together to go on the hearth right here. Now the hearth, we don't have to have the expanded metal like we have up here on the wall because this is hardy backer board that's down here. And I can lay the stone directly to hardy backer. So we don't have to have that here. And now that I've got this part, now we bought what's called corner pieces. These are made a little bit different here. They've got a corner on them. And I did that for the hearth purposes here, where I'd have a ledge out on it here. I turn one in one direction, one in the other direction, all the way down through here, and then I fitted all the other pieces in that goes with it there. Now this particular color, me personally, I call it an Arkansas blend. I mean, they have another name for it. I forget what it even was, the name that they called it. But I've laid this stone on a lot of different jobs, and a lot of my other homes, I had it on the fireplaces in them. And once you go back and clean it and seal it and everything, it looks really, really good when you get through with it. Now it's not all level out here. What I'll do is, as I put the mortar in, I will bring these pieces up to make them, pretty much level with the other pieces that are here. I'll do my thick pieces first, and then I'll come back and do these, and I'll leave them in place as I lay them. I will lay each individual piece separately so that I can raise it or lower it so that I can get the look that I want on here. Then once we get that done, we'll move down here and we'll lay the wall out down here next. We have had this stone right here behind us for probably a couple of months now. I just have had so many construction projects going on that I have not been able to get to it. Well, today I went ahead and laid the hearth here behind me.
So you're working on our mantle.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all the bark off of it. Where I can, we got to cut it to length. Got to dress all these knots up, and we got to get it out in the sun, let it dry.
Isn't that gorgeous? They can't see the other side. I guess I got to lay down for them to see.
Well, it's probably messed up because these forks are rusted, but
yeah, you can. It is cedar. Isn't that gorgeous?
yeah, it's
You need to get a little on it, but that'll cut out.
well, it's all gotta be
Sanded
and you know, taken care
beautiful. And this is, he's just taking the bark off.
Yeah, I'm just taking all the bark off of it so we can let it dry out. In the south, if you leave the bark on it, the bugs will get in it. So I'm trying to get the bark off of it pretty quick because I can already see little places where they want to start. You can't leave
Nothing in the south.
nothing in the south.
Bugs get everything.
They get, I mean, everything. And I'm just trying to get it down to the wood, get off all this bark.
So thank you, Mickey from Hills Mill, for the beautiful cedar mantle. We got the stone done. One day we'll do a video showing it all finished, right?
Yeah, I just got, like I said, I got to get out here with it. This thing's about, it's about 200 pounds.
It's heavy.
And
all this little stuff has got to come off, so that means a lot of work.
Yeah, I'm just going to take off the main of it. I have a machine that'll take the rest of it off.
Oh, okay.
I just got to get it down to where we can get it dry. Once this bark comes off, I'm not worried. The sun's going, you know, it's going to weather crack it like here. We got cracks started in it. That's just going to happen. And I've got a machine that'll come in here and dress this thing back down just as white and pretty. We've got our shellac and all that coming. So we'll be finishing it up once it dries. Now I'm not going to do anything till it dries. We just got to get it to that point.
What you thinking?
Huh?
What are you thinking?
What am I thinking? I'm thinking it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Is that looking better? Let me look from this side. Bucky is home.
It's crooked.
Is he crooked? We'll straighten him up. Better.
Yes. Well, guys, we're back over here at the cabin again, and it's just a little piece of the puzzle every time we go along to get finished, and we've actually, I think we'd say we pretty much completed this task right here.
I'll have a few more decorations, and when Christmas comes, it'll be kind of Christmassy, and we'll change the theme up, but overall, the fireplace is almost done. And y'all notice I have a new chair? Took me 1.5 years to get this chair.
Yeah, that was crazy. Had to order the thing and it took forever.
COVID hit.
COVID hit during it. Yep, got matching chairs now. I'm just glad to see this project finally come to fruition. I mean, this is something that's been going on for, what, over almost 2 years?
Over 3.
3?
Well, almost 4, because we did the fireplace and thought we would finish the fireplace.
Oh, we thought we'd
first.
finish it first. That's right.
We intended to finish it first, and everything kept falling into place for other projects.
Yeah.
And the final thing was the stone, and we could not find the stone we wanted, and we looked for about a year. And this stone is man-made stone from Mountain View Stone Company.
Yes.
And we want to give them a shout out because this was as close as we could find to what we were looking for, and it turned out beautiful.
Well, I was looking for what's called an Arkansas blend. Yeah, I guess it don't even exist anymore. Every place I called or checked, or it didn't matter where it was, real stone, fake stone, it didn't matter. No one handled Arkansas blend anymore. And it was the blend that I really liked. Well, I found this one here at Mountain View. The only difference between this one I noticed and the Arkansas blend, this one did not have the what I call the spotter stones. It didn't have the black ones in it. And I would have liked to have had some black ones in it to kind of set it off a little more. But once I put the shellac on it,
Well, once you've used that dark mortar,
Yeah.
that helped.
That
If
helped.
we went with the light mortar, it wouldn't have looked as good.
it wouldn't have looked as good if we did that. That's right. I chose a dark charcoal. We put our own coloring in the mortar, and I think it turned out what we wanted.
And Danny actually laid the hearth part,
Yeah.
and then he messed his knee up. And then we hired a couple to come in, and we want to say thank you to them for getting this done. They came in and finished the top part for us.
Yes.
And Carol, thank you so much. And they came in and finished it, and then Danny put the shellac, but it took a while because of health issues and
Well,
gardening.
we have to let it dry, totally, 100% dry, and then like Wanda said, we've got this going on, that going on. I mean, trying to finish up everything, weather messing with everything, and finally we had to order the shellac. We couldn't even buy it. I mean, I had to order this stuff to get
This
in here.
was usually normal in a hardware store.
Oh yeah, used to. You went to a hardware store, shellac was just on the shelf, you know. And I went to every hardware store I could think of. Nope, 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 nope. And then we went online and finally found it online and ordered it and got here. And it's still not the old antique shellac because this now has ethanol and all kinds of other stuff. I had to wear a mask, a respirator thing to be able to just put it on.
And it still smells in here.
It's still a little bit of a smell in here, and it's been what, a month at least, yeah. So, but nevertheless,
We are proud.
it's done, and I am.
God is good, and we have our fireplace, and we're ready for cool weather. Aren't
Yes.
you ready for cool weather?
I'm past ready for cool weather. That's an understatement for me.
So now in the cabin, we like finishing out these beams
Yep, got to finish that.
and doing the bedroom, the walls in the bedroom,
Yes.
and then repaint or painting the back wall and the end wall.
We gotta bleach it, power wash it, because I've used CWF clear for years in the construction business, wasn't no problem. I bought some to go on the cabin here, and they told me, said, oh, it's a new formula, because I always got the non-UV. It did so much better than the UV. They didn't even make the non-UV. They told me, said, oh, the UV stuff is perfect, it works great. I said, I've never seen it work, but that's all I could get.
You put
So,
3 coats.
I put the 3 coats, like it said. In 1 year, the cabin has turned black and molded on the outside. So I'm having to bleach it, power wash it, and we're going back with a semi-transparent stain preservative, and made by Cabot.
And we have part of this wall outside and this wall done.
Yeah, we have this whole side all the way around to the bathroom, right under, all the way around the porch, all the way under here done. Now we don't have the gable done on either end or the north and the east wall. We've got those still to go. And we're having to wait for cooler weather because the heat has just been unbearable to get out here and do anything in the heat. So maybe if it ever cools off, we'll jump on it.
And we'll have this finished after, it's going to be close to 5 years.
Yeah, the thing about it is we have no debt. We paid for it as we went.
Yes, as God allowed us money, we put
Yep.
it into it. And we want to say thank you to Mickey at Hills Mills Homestead
Yes.
for bringing us this mantle.
He
It's
looked
gorgeous.
He
should
looked
be
high
here.
and low for that cedar mantle.
Yeah, he should be here shortly again with the last load of our lumber. And I think he's going to be pleased.
I think he'll be happy to see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all check out Hills Mills Homestead if you're looking for any type of
Oh,
lumber.
he has anything. Well, no matter for walnut, cherry, poplar, oaks. I mean, I don't know if he does pine, but
I don't think he does
I
pine.
think he does pine. But all the rest of it, your nice hardwoods, ash, and all that stuff. Just check out Hills Mill, and I think you will.
He's in the foothills of Tennessee.
Yep, just southeast of Nashville. So I'm telling you, guys, his lumber is immaculate. We did our whole barn in #1 poplar from him, and it is, to me, it's gorgeous. I'm not saying it just because I've done it. I'm telling you, it's the honest truth.
He's got some nice wood.
Yeah.
And this mantle is perfect. Thank you, Mickey. And Kathy.
And Kathy, yeah. So guys, we got to go fix lunch and get out of here. We just wanted to take y'all along on this part of our cabin journey and let you see the improvements, I guess you might say, that we're making. Steady progress, but like the hare and the tortoise, steady and slow wins the race. Thank you guys for Deep South Homestead.
Oh my word, Mr. Dan. See, that's what I want Buddy to do.
You hear that, buddy?
I want Buddy to do that. We got all the cedar trees. He talked about, I'm going to build you a clock. I said, well, you did that 25 years ago. Oh man, that's what I want. But you can't see the top.
And that's on purpose.
Yeah,
Short people can't.
What do you
see
think
it.
about
Keep
Buck?
sitting there.
Buck is perfect.
He hung Buck up right off the bat. Bucky had to go up.
Man, you done an amazing job, Mr. Danny. You really did.